Welcome back, everybody. It's Hawaii Island Week here on Living 808, and no better way to get into all the action than near the water. Now, Living 808 checked in with Kuhao Zane, a familiar name because of the clothing company. But these days, he is a busy man on a mission.
In a special place, on special land, with somebody very special. Thank you so much for being with us. This is Kuhao Zane. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much and for coming down into Keaukaha, into this area. We definitely appreciate it.
We'll talk about the room that we're in here in just a minute, but I would love to know, because this is all part of the Edith Kanakaole Foundation, can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do?
So Edith Kanakaole Foundation was founded by Auntie Pua Kanakaole Kanahele, which is a sister to my mom, Nalani Kanakaole, and I think that it was really trying to take that opportunity of the intellect that was passed down, the ike that was passed down through these chants and through these hula. How do we pass that on to the next generation? And I think that was the main question. And so Edith Kanakaole Foundation was kind of embedding all of that knowledge into this nonprofit so that we can create opportunities, we can develop curriculum, and we can develop programming that would be able to be distributed out into the community. So I think that that was the start of Edith Kanakaole Foundation. Auntie Pua, you know, she voluntold me very nicely that, you know, you're going to be the next president, and definitely I take these shoes humbly to try and figure out how to continue that same mission. Is how do we create new opportunities with this same knowledge base and be able to distribute that out into new communities out there. So same mission, same knowledge, but now how to create these new initiatives and new opportunities.
I totally agree with you, because you have to be knowledgeable yourself before you start teaching others.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what we're talking about here with this land and the kids behind us, because they're learning what you're talking about.
This space is called Pahoaka, and so it's a host to multiple different entities. Right now we're in our halau, so Halau Kekuhi, and we've moved to this place just about 20 years ago, 2 decades ago. And from there, it kind of expanded into different entities coming on. Like we have Ka'umekika'eo Charter School, which is a K-12 charter school, which implements a lot of the curriculum that we develop. And then we also have our preschool on this same property.
One of the places that the kids can learn, be knowledgeable. It's not open for tourists, but it is something that we'll be teaching back to the kids, and hopefully someday they'll be teaching others. And that's right across the street. Tell me a little bit about the fish pond. We're going to meet Luca in just a minute.
Oh yeah, so we also have this property right across the street, Haleolono Lokoi'a, the fish pond that we have there. And Luca, of course, he's the specialist of that fish pond. And he speaks of that place not only as a fish pond where you find nourishment for food, but also nourishment of knowledge. And I think that that's the great opportunity there, because it's really interesting to see what the future opportunities hold for these kids that are almost going to be native to that Lokoi'a technology, if you could say. That idea of food sustainability and having that opportunity to learn the knowledge that that outdoor laboratory holds.
Thank you so much for having us down here. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to see Luca again. The last time I saw him, we were building walls. And so we're going to head on over to the pond now to see Luca.
Nice.
Luca, good to see you again, man.
Right on.
How's the wall holding up?
She go. Yeah.
It's been a while, but I'm sure you guys have worked on it. I think it's really interesting that the kids from across the street, they come over here and they learn a lot. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so Haleolono is a place where a lot of different groups can learn not just about the traditional practices of Lokoi'a and raising fish and providing food for their communities, but also learn about the science behind a functioning estuary, how our kupunas was able to communicate with the land and really understand the dynamics of different environmental changes and how those environmental changes occur throughout the evolution of the future.
Can you tell me a little bit about the KIPA certification?
So KIPA certification is something we're really excited about. We're just getting it started this June. Is going to be our first pilot, and we're hoping to have more workshops in the future. But essentially, KIPA is to train tourist operators to really understand the dynamics of the language of the land. We want to provide a space in which tourist operators can gain a certification to really be able to share information that really connect with the land and provide a more authentic experience for their clients, and also build collaborations between the visitor operations and the community.
If somebody wants to know a little bit more about this place, what's going on across the street, the foundation, what's a good website to go to?
Yeah, you guys can visit our website at edithkanako'olefoundation.org. You can follow us on Instagram, Edith Kanako'ole, or EKF on Instagram, or Haleolono Fish Pond is our handle as well.
So good to see you again.
Right on, bro. Shoots. Come down anytime.
Such a wonderful place. They are learning a ton. I mean, visiting Hawaii Island, we've been doing stories about how the island is preparing for tourists to come back, but being able to teach the kids about what's going on in their own backyard is so valuable. That one day they'll be able to relay that information to visitors or to newcomers that are moving from the mainland to Hawaii, or just Kama'aina in general. There's a lot of stuff. I've been here my entire life, and there's a lot of stuff I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was nice to be able to revisit the pond.
Yeah.
Got to build walls there, help build walls from after storms and stuff. And the kids are going to learn a lot there.
Yeah, for sure. And I met a couple people, just people around the Hawaii Island community, and they're saying, we do all of this to teach our kids because we want to be able to keep the culture alive. And obviously, when this generation goes, the next generation is going to be the one to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, they're doing it all for the kids.
Go ahead and visit our website, KH12.com. A little bit after the show, we'll have that story, as well as the Pono Pledge link, and you can take that too. That is a wealth of information that you can also go ahead and look at and share. They want you to go ahead and share that too.
That's right.